Adopt a pet. You'll need pet supplies, chew toys, and a new fence for your pet from the Vinyl Outlet.
And today we've got kittens from the Buffalo Animal Shelter. They are loaded with them. And if you are looking for a brand new best friend, maybe it's this little one right here. This one's actually one of how many, Dustin?
There's 3 left. There's a litter of 6.
They all look alike.
Yes.
So Dustin Yerman is here. He can talk a little bit about what you've got over there. Dr. Sue Wylegala is back to talk about eye care with your pets, whether it's cataracts or tear stains or all the things that she sees every day. And again, we're talking kittens, Dustin, because you are really filled up and beyond,
it's
right?
Beyond. This has been an extremely long kitten season and still going. Yeah. And unfortunately, the shelter has so much space, and they don't euthanize adoptable animals, so they've been turning people away because we have not had any adoptions lately. So even these cute kittens you think would be adopted immediately have been at a shelter for a couple of weeks now, ready to go. No takers. We've got black kittens, white kittens, everything you can think of. Adult cats, plenty of, so many. And again, we need the adoptions to make room for other ones, because we're literally turning people away who bring in their strays, who can't keep their animals for whatever reason, which is very common.
Dustin, will cats like dogs have neutering done and everything like that, and shots before they're adopted?
Correct. These guys are already spayed, neutered, and ready to go. So you can walk in and leave with a cat that day. The adoption fee is $110. Again, it includes all of their basic shots, microchip, vaccinations, and the most important is spay and neuter, because if the animals are not spayed and neutered, this is what leads to the problem. One unspayed and neutered cat can cause a ridiculous effect through the population.
Wow. Let me ask you, you're a vet. All the cats that you see, are most of them spayed
almost
and neutered?
all. I would say 90, for cats, 98% of the cats that we see are
And there's a lot of reasons for that when you don't have a cat that is unfixed.
Right,
Males can
so they're not leaving the shelters or the rescues unless they are already spayed or neutered. So it's really uncommon that we will see a pet that is not. Now, dogs are a different story because people are getting them from not necessarily always from the shelters. They're getting them from private breeders or from other organizations that don't automatically spay and neuter, so they're a little bit of a different story. But for cats, I would say the majority of cats that we see in the veterinary hospital are already spayed or neutered.
That's good. So the word is getting out to some, but unfortunately not to all.
Yeah, the dilemma is it's really probably people that are not coming to the veterinarian, that are not spaying and neutering their pets. And at 6 months, you know, a cat can have a litter. She's got 6 kittens in 6 months. Those 6 kittens are reproducing. She's ready to reproduce again. So it's sort of like rabbits. It doesn't take long before you really have a significant problem.
But cats need they need rabies shots too.
Yeah, they do.
Correct.
So if you're not bringing your cat in to the vet, your animal might get rabies if you have not inoculated for that.
Yeah, and a lot of people, completely different subject, but we talk about, indoor cats really need to be vaccinated for rabies. One, it is actually technically the law, even though they do not need to be licensed at this point. But if your pet gets out, there's a risk. You can have, if your pet happens to bite somebody, even if they're the sweetest cat, you just never know. And a thing that we see all the time is bats getting into people's homes. And if your pet is not vaccinated, and that bat is not found or is not tested or has rabies, you're in a very difficult position. So
now, before we run out of time, we actually asked you to come and talk about eye issues. So we want to do that before we run out of time on today's show.
Yeah, one of the biggest things that we see consistently are eye problems in both dogs and cats. And in dogs, probably one of the common things that we do see and that people deal with are cataract formation. So dogs and cats, but way more common in dogs, get cataracts. Now, most of the time it's genetic and there's breed predispositions. We can see it as the most common side effect to diabetes in dogs. So your veterinarian will be able to determine whether the changes that they're seeing is just an age-related change or whether it actually is a cataract. And cataracts can be surgically removed by board-certified veterinary ophthalmologists. And we're very lucky that we have 2 in this area at Animal Eye Care. So other things that we tend to see, in kitties are viral conjunctivitises, so that are treated with antiviral medications, you know, sometimes like antiviral topicals as well as
Is that
orals.
like a pink eye, an animal's version?
A little bit of an animal's version of it, but a little bit different. But
Okay.
there's lots of different things that we see. Talk to your veterinarian if your pet's having any eye issues.
Talk to your veterinarian. That is the most important message we can give today. And also that the Buffalo Animal Shelter has kittens galore that would
Cats.
love to be living with you. Yes, and adult cats as well. Hey, everybody, listen, thank you so much for watching. You have a great day. I'll see you a little bit later on Facebook Live at 12:40. Bye-bye.